lamia, everybody. Welcome, my hello. Hola, mi a todo el mundo. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. How are you doing? Why are you all talking about me being late? It was literally 5 minutes or less. I told you guys, if it's 5 minutes or less, you don't bring it up, okay? There's a lot of stuff to be done. And a lot of things not working. And sometimes you're 5 minutes late. And it's no big deal. But welcome, officer. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Joshua, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Tier-Trooper, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And Vorador and officer. And Richard, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And Mongoose, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And Nirwanda, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I'm not late. You're late? No, I'm not saying you're late. But I'm saying, you know, when a streamer is 5 minutes late, there's a lot of things going in the background. And sometimes we can't really make being on time to the letter of the second a priority, you know. Had a pretty annoying day, but I persevered. I congratulate you on persevering. I'm sorry that your day was annoying, and I know that it's the beginning of the week, so I can't really say you're almost there. So I won't because it's Monday, but you'll make it. You'll make it through the week. I'm sorry that it was annoying at the beginning, but maybe it gets better, you know? Maybe it gets better. Hopefully it gets better as the week goes by. And we're gonna hope, I'm gonna send my vibes and my energy, hoping that it gets better. I was literally born early! Really? Were you expected, I don't know, hours after? Days after? I don't know shit about pregnancy. Maybe you should stop being early. No, I mean, I like that you guys are early. I like that you guys talk to each other before the stream. I like it when I arrive and there's been like a conversation going. But then again, that's what the Discord's for. So Tier-Trooper, thank you so much for rejoining the membership. Thank you for being here for 5 months. I hope that you've been enjoying. I hope that... Oh! Wait, you lost it the other day, didn't you? So that means that you get to be here for Saturday. Thank you so much for rejoining. I hope that you've been enjoying, and I hope that you keep enjoying. Quit the late point out for calling Ellie out for being late. 4 minutes isn't that late, so you should... Yeah, I have this rule for myself. If it's 5 minutes or less, it's possible. We don't need to bring it up. We don't need to bring it up if it was 5 minutes or less, right? A few weeks early. Damn. Damn. At the time, I was the smallest the team had ever seen. Damn. I'm glad that you didn't have complications. I'm assuming you didn't have complications. Maybe you had complications. I'm glad that you're here. We can say that. I'm having an easy day at work today. I hope saying this doesn't bite me in the tail later. Well, I'll try to offset whatever jinxing you did with scuff. How about that? How about that? Maybe my scuff, whatever scuff we have today, because it's bound to happen, offsets your jinxing. Yeah? Let's hope. That's gonna be my hope. But yeah, today we are continuing on our tier ranking of Palworld critters, based on their appearance, and their Palworld entry, and their skill, and whatever else I choose to read, because this is my channel, and also my preferences, because this is my channel. We have the tiers. I would give my life for you, which is reserved for the best of the best. I would adopt and protect in Heartbeat, which is, you know, those that are so perfect, but just not the absolute calling of my heart. These are still part of my family, which are the ones that I like. I think they're good. I think their design's cool. I think their lore is interesting. I'll babysit it. The ones that I don't think the design is that good, or something about their entry made me go, yikes! Badly enough that I don't want them to be even near me. It's giving not good are the ones that I literally just think the design should have been different. Listen. Personality, maybe it's too boring, but the design has to be bad for it to be here. And only their mother can love them. Woof. Boy, I needed to be in that cutting room floor so that I could personally cut these out. Or completely redesign them from zero. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Last time we managed to do more than 20. So today, hopefully, we also get more than 20. False Garian, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I saw you the other day, I think, but did I give you your welcome properly? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Just in case you get a second welcome to the channel. I was really early, but still a chunky apparently. Well, I guess you guys were impatient to start life, and that's positive and optimistic, and that's kind of the vibe of this channel. So props on you for being a snake shifter from birth. You are destined to come here. I'm just waiting for the uncomfortably horny designs. Isn't there just one of those? The pink one? Most people is waiting for lavender, I guess. That's the one, right? Lavender versus Salazzle. The fact that Pokemon even has whole new designs is worrisome. What do you mean? The fact that it... listen. I don't know shit about Pokemon. That's kind of like the point of this. I am doing this power tier ranting because I don't know anything about Pokemon, because I've never played them, because I've never watched them. That being said, I know too much about Pokemon in the sense that I've seen that one figure. That one figure. If you don't know which one I'm talking about, you don't want to know. The fact that Pokemon has honey stuff is something that my corneas have burnt into them by that one figure, and it's not surprising anymore. It's not beyond the scope of comprehension anymore. It's just... my ears heard tier ranting, and I don't think that... oh, I probably said tier ranting. You know that my tongue gets stupid. Fine time, Pinky. Welcome, my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Okay, Puppet Twilight. No one is here. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Which figure missed the memo? You want to miss it. You want to miss it. Don't look for it. You don't want to know. Kevin, welcome. Hey, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's been a bit. How have you been, Kevin? False. How come the 4 woman let you have 2 welcomes? Because I'm making sure that I got at least 1 welcome in there. An extreme start in this world. First, I had to be shoved into an incubator because something was wrong with my oxygen situation in the blood, and then my grandpa accidentally dropped me on the stairs. Holy shit! The other reason why I'm not visible is because Tuber pushed his way through the cracked skull. Holy shit, Retouch! Okay, so you don't think that you're alone, I guess. Just so you know, there's new people here. They're gonna be so creeped out. This is not how it normally goes in the stream. But I'm gonna say something that I never said before because there was no reason. But I guess this is the point. I guess today I also had complications. Apparently, the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck and I was born blue. Elyssia was real, only due to lack of oxygenation, because I was being strangled by the cord. I guess that's what unites us. I guess snake shifters were by birth destined to meet up in... what am I saying? Okay, let's move past this topic, actually. What the fuck are we talking about? Anyways, Fluttershy, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I don't remember if I said hello to you before or not, but web welcome. Anyways. Tier ranting, I like that it's much more honest. I only ranted once or twice, I think. Lupani is literally Playboy Bunny, so yeah, that too. That design is like top of the list of the Smasher passes, I'm sure. It's okay, Puppet Toilet, no one is here. Mandy, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We know you laughed, Dylan. Muting did nothing. I didn't mute. I didn't mute at all. That explains so much. It does, doesn't it? Ellie, restart your brain. I think you used all the RAM already. And we've been 17 minutes. Okay, insert scoff from birth joke. Indeed, apparently. Okay, anyways, let's go. Let's go. Thanks for buying me time. I'm still doing the 360. No time buying. Let's go. Let's get started. I wish I had a cool baby story like that. Closest I have is sticking silverware into an electric outlet and launching myself across the room. Holy shit, you're a menace to yourself. I'm so glad you're here. Cause damn. Funtime Pinky, I think you might be doing a thing where you're role-playing with 2 different accounts on my chat. I would appreciate it if you kept it to the topic of the stream and, you know, interacted with other people instead of role-playing with yourself. If I'm right. If I'm not right, I'm sorry for making that assumption. Where did we leave it off? We leave it off at we've done Chillet. And I don't think we did anything past Chillet, right? 55. Yeah, I closed at a round number like 55, so we're definitely... Stop. Okay. So we're definitely up to the next one, which is Univolt. Which is a unicorn with voltage. Or something. Swift Deity. Can be ridden, applies electric damage to the player's attacks while mounted. That makes sense. It used to be considered an emissary of the Thunder God, and thus was not hunted by people. However, after witnesses observed one died from a lightning strike, its reverence faded, and it quite literally fell into the role of a workhorse. Man, sad history. Sad history. Oh, they're aggressive on sight. I don't know how I like that. Wait, this is still loading the gifts, so I had left it at Chile, I promise. Okay, I was about to say from the image that I wasn't super into it, but the 360 is so much better. Oh, I was about to say I didn't like it, but I think I do like it. The color combination is really cool. Like, that specific teal sort of green is really awesome. And the yellow isn't just yellow, it's kind of like goldish. Because in here it looked more yellow than gold. But in here it looks more like gold because of the way it reflects the light and blah, blah, blah. And the black in the horn is also very onyx reflective. And it has that teal shine in specific angles. So it keeps it pretty in line with the teal of the body. I like... This is something that I've complained about before in other creatures, but in this one, for some reason, it works for me. I don't know why. Don't ask me to have consistency, apparently, but I like the whole horn, sorry, no horn, snout, face, ears, helmet, hair, tail situation. It's all one piece. And at some parts of the body... At some points in the body is like, there's relief there, there's a volume there, like if it was a piece of armor on top of it. And at some points it's literally merged with the coat, which gives it that thing of like, is it metal on top of it? Is it a helmet? Is it hair? Is it like part of the coat? Is it a part of the coat? Like, is it part or is it a part, you know? I don't know. Something about it is really cool to me. I like this one. Where is he? I'm gonna put you in... At the very least here. Do I have any notes? Do I have any notes about you? I don't think I would change anything. It's just really cool. It's supposed to feel like a little bit, not edgy in the sense of like, edgy. But it's supposed to feel angular because of the lightning, the electricity. It's supposed to feel a little bit like dangerous. And all of the sharp angles give it that sense of danger, that sense of speed, that sense of like, it's like a live electric current. The design is really well geared towards that. And I love the little gold on the hoof area. It just cuts the colors a little bit so that the teal and the darker teal of the hoofs aren't too boring. I just think it's great. I'm gonna put it one tier higher, actually. Does it belong in the same tier as those? As that one? Maybe. For now, it's gonna go there. I think for now, it gets to stay there. It just feels like I don't have any complaints, you know? Wall holes got me acting funny ever since. Music, by the way, is it too loud? Is that better? If I lower it like that, is that better? It's alright, no substricka though. Do they not realize Thunder Gods kill all the time? But if the horse itself was the lightning god, it wouldn't kill its own kin, I guess. You know what I mean? There are all the pals now. I lied. The 360 is finished. Woo! Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you. Everyone thank Lydia for the 360. It's made this tier ranking so much better. I like the horn shape. It's not too over the top. Yeah, it's not too over the top, but it's like exactly the kind of shape it needs to be, in my opinion. The horse itself is badass. It's a good shape. It's a good silhouette. Check later the depresso extra gifts or Lovander. I don't think we're gonna have time today because I'm trying to get past them and I'm already really late. Do you like drawing pictures? I do. I like drawing a lot. I would have picked electric blue. Do I need to explain why? I think that the problem is that there's so many already blue and yellow pals. I'm sorry if you can hear that, by the way, from the street. There's already so many blue and yellow pals. I think that by doing it teal, they differentiated them from all of the blue and yellow. Especially because the blue and yellow pals tend to be water, I think. Mexican Paimon, welcome. Hello, how are you? Sorry, my tongue got stupid. Mexican Paimon, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Too low music now? That has to be good. That has to be good. I didn't realize it was supposed to be on. Never mind. No, but it was good. It's good that it's low. It needs to be low volume. It needs to be like there in the background. Not competing with my voice, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I got a question. What's your favorite color? Blue. And I'm not, it may sound like I'm bullshitting you with that because I'm so pink and everything around me is pink. But my favorite color is not exactly blue, more like sky blue, more like the teal blue, turquoise, all of those. I just love the family of blues. Be back in a bit, dinner time. Have a good dinner. I hope that you enjoy. I hope that it's good. All right, next one. Foxicle. Foxicle. Oh, she's gorgeous. While in a team increases attack power of ice pals. Claws of ice. Is she based on a Yukiona? Somehow? On nights when the aurora is visible, it looks up towards the sky and begins to howl a beautiful song. This does, however, leave it vulnerable to attacks from enemies. No, baby! It runs away from the player. I really like her a lot, except for two things. Two things that I don't like. One, I don't like the green of the color palette. I think that should have been like a strong blue or something similar to black, but towards the blue tones. Something more monochromatic than green. Personally, I don't like the teal there, the teal green situation. The other thing that I don't like is the double ear situation. It's like, if you've seen Madoka, and you remember the little critter that is around the magical girls, you know, the double ear, one ear that's coming out of the other ear kind of situation. QB, yeah. If you've seen Madoka and you know QB, that's sort of like ear inside of an ear situation. I've never liked it. I don't like it at all. Why does it have to be two ears? Why does it have to be... you could say that's hair. You could say that's hair. But that's coming out of the ear. It's weird. It's strange and upsetting and off-putting. That being said, the shapes of both ears are fantastic. The shape of the animal in general is... what a nice silhouette. The little blue bootsies are always a plus. The face is just great. The face is just great. And the ear shapes. Can I keep mentioning the ear shapes forever? Because the ear shapes are fantastic. The big ass ears that kind of look like tufts of hair at the ends. Love it. Love it. To be fair, that looks like hair. I see it and I look at it and I see QB. And I don't like the ear inside of an ear situation. I don't like it. So unfortunately, without those things, it would literally be a top. Like, very top. But I can't put it there because it's not good enough. I'm gonna leave it there just because everything is so beautiful about the design. But it's just needed to have a different situation for those two ears. It looks cool. It does. It looks really, really cool. But I cannot stand for the ear instead of a ear situation. Falsgarion. Do you have any way that I should pronounce? Okay, I'll say it 3 words. 3 ways to pronounce your name. Tell me which one I'm closest. Falsgarion, or Falsgarion. Or Falsgaron. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, okay, cool. But you know, it's like 8 pronunciations. I'm just trying to find the proper one. Since they're connected, I say it's 1 year. See? See, they're connected. That's so strange. But hey, more reasons to hate QB, I'm down. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what's not to hate with that motherfucker, right? If you haven't seen Madoka, don't trust my words. He's so trustworthy. Nether, welcome, my hello. My Rentha Catalina, welcome, my hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. That's why Blue Elyssia exists. I think, Ty, you might be... Oh, no. You're not behind. You're saying because my favorite color is blue. Do you think Ellie will be done with this tier list before Palworld 2 comes out? I'll be done in like 3 episodes from now. Foxcycle is one of my favorites. I use them to refrigerate the food in the vase. They're really cool. I just wish it was slightly different. That's all. Just slightly different. A cyan green would be better. Yeah, it's too green. It should be more blue. You know what I mean? I think that we're going for the colors of the Aurora with the green bits. Problem is that they're too strong. It definitely isn't reading like the Aurora. Like, it definitely doesn't. The JP name is funny when other JP VTubers played the game and found it for the first time. Fubukitsune? Fubukitsune. And that makes me wonder, what does Fubuki mean as a word? Does it mean something? It has to mean someone. Because Kitsune is fox. But what does Fubuki mean, or Fubu? Because I never really questioned it, even though I am in the VTuber world, and of course I know Fubuki. I never questioned if it has like a specific meaning, because I don't know Japanese. So, you know? I like how the placeholder name of Foxicle in Japanese was Shirakami Fubuki, and the green was back, but they changed it for obvious reasons. Oh! It was literally named after Fubuki? I'm okay, I woke up, but I'm a bit tired. How are you today? I'm good. I hope that you stop being tired as the day goes by, or if you're still tired, that you can have a nap and feel better. Blizzard, snowstorm. Okay, so that makes sense. That does make sense. Is that a streamer? Yeah, officer. Yes, officer. Fubuki is like one of the most popular. Fubuki is one of the most popular VTubers out there. You might have seen her several times. Actually, she's from Hololive. Anyways, moving on. Pyrin. Ooh. He looks fucking awesome. Steel flames. Can be reading applies fire damage to the player's attacks while mounted. Its entire body has evolved into a highly efficient radiator, gifting it with outstanding stamina. When someone has mounted it, this pal takes caution not to burn. Nice! Finally! Strong. I would say the colors are super pale and mundane. And maybe that's the problem, that it lacks contrast. I think that was my problem. It's either that it was too green or that it didn't have enough contrast. That's why I wanted a black kind of situation where it was where it would have a lot more contrast. I think, as you said, that I did find them too plain. I love the Pirates. Almost certain they're a reference. A reference to what specifically? Can become aggressive towards the player unprovoked. I do think that Can is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Especially for me and my judgment. Because it doesn't mean he will. He can. Like maybe a little bit. Kidding. Oh, you know, I didn't even think of the possibility of them being a Kirin because immediately I see a dragon horse. Like, that face is a straight up dragon, right? I'm not wrong. You guys see it, right? You guys see it, probably, definitely. I do think he's a little bit on the nose. I think the design is a little bit overdone. And why am I saying this? Because I think the shoulder plate fire thingies, this specifically, I hope you can see my mouse. This specifically in the shoulders, the fire wings, question mark? They look plasticky. They look bad. They don't look like they would be part of the PAL. They don't look like they would be part of the coat. They don't look like... Because here's the thing. The hair looks like fire in a good way. Not like fire in the sense that other pals had very good fire textures in their hair, manes, etc. This one just looks like hair, but also has that feeling of fire. It's a really good vibe that it has going on. And then this thing in the shoulder plates is like... It's not giving fire because the hair was already giving fire. The hair, the mane, the little hair in the hoof area, in the legs. That thing makes it look so cheap and plastic and unnecessary. I also don't like the marks of the body being yellow, just because of how it matches up to the tail and the little spikes here in the back. I think if it was more orange, like the color of those spikes and of the tail, it would blend better. It would look like it's coming out from there, but at the same time not. You know? I like that he has a horn. I like the eyebrows. I like the weird antenna. And I like the mustache situation because it feels like so regal, like a dragon, you know, like an Asian, traditional Asian dragon. But those extra things, I'm gonna have to dock several points for that. I'm gonna put it on. Yeah, still part of the family, but like they're not getting higher because the problems that I have with the design are so avoidable. They're so easy to change, and it didn't need to be like this. He didn't need to be like this. Could have been better. It could have been better. Oh, it could have been better. That looks like a sticker to show the brand that is sponsoring him. Honestly, yes. Yes, it looks so fake and like not part of it. Specifically, I think it because of the second form. Oh, it has a second form. Okay. If you get too close, it attacks. I can respect that. I can respect it needs its space. That's respectable, I think. Its head is like long. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Maybe it's not part of him. They're just like fire and bought them on a... They just like fire and bought them on a store. He's just wearing those. If you look very close, the coach has like a headband situation. Do you play Minecraft? Funtime Pinky, I do. I just don't do it. Well, I do, she says, as if the last time I touched Minecraft hadn't been like 3 years ago. I don't play it on the channel. I should maybe at some point play it again on the channel. But it's one of those games that it doesn't really hook me that much. I need to create goals for myself to do or else I get bored. She did actually back in 2021. Yeah. Like 2 years ago, I tried playing it on the channel and then I didn't touch it again after, neither on or off stream. We know now that Ellie wouldn't place some fire stickers on their boobs to look faster. Well, I had never thought about it. And also, why would I need my boobs to be faster? I think there's a valid reason for why I hadn't thought about it. Welcome back, Mongoose. It's a lot like Ellie in that respect. Friendly from a distance, but get too close and you'll get burned. Albeit accidentally in her case. You are much safer away from me. I would be much safer away from myself. Definitely not because I'm playing Sky Factory right now, but a mod pack with goals could be neat. I need goals. In sandbox games, I just get lost. I just lose interest. I need to have goals, you know? Ooh. 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 I don't like it. I don't like it at all. If I thought the design was too busy before, too over-design, that did not get better. The colors are so in your face. Sheesh. Listen, I like the texture of the mane and the tail and the fire in the hooves. I like the texture. It's a musical. I love blue, the whole family. Ellie, when she says the thing she likes but in blue. Listen! It's not that. The problem is the colors are too busy. The colors are too busy. The fire effect is the one that ruins everything. Color could be fixed, but the constant movement on the skin is horrible. I don't think it's the fire effect, because I like it. I don't mind it. My problem is that purple. First of all, the purple in the antenna in the mustache, right? The situation. Unlike in the first one had all of it in the same tones. You know, red, orange, yellow, it's all fire, blah, 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 blah. If you look at it, the antenna has the exact same color as the eyebrow, and the horn isn't the exact same color, but it's kind of like the same color as those. And the mustache has the exact same color as the antenna, with both of them having a gradient. In this, it's just like a weird purple fuchsia that has nothing to do with the rest of the palette. And the pink in the fire and on the coach are an entirely different kind of pink that doesn't match the palette either. And the eyebrow and the antenna and the horn are three different colors. And what? I don't like any of these changes. I don't like it. How do you like it? It's clipping from some viewpoints. But I don't think that's bad. It's fire. If you saw fire, like in real life, a main made out of fire, it would also look weird and clunky, and some parts of it would look transparent. Because that's what fire is, baby. That's, you know, fire is a sort of gaseous but not really gaseous thing. It's a weird state of matter. It's gonna look weird. I think it makes it feel more like fire than it's weird and inconsistent and chaotic. Personally. However, the purple, the pink, the what the fuck are those colors? At any rate, you might see what I meant about the Kirin reference now. I don't, actually. Because it still, like, looks like a dragon because the shape is the same. It's just the colors all over the place. I'm gonna put it 2 tiers lower than that one, which means it's here. I'm sorry, officer! I'm sorry, but that was such a downgrade. That was such a downgrade. I hate those color changes. What if you're faster than your boobs? Sometimes you need to give them a boost to keep up with you. Well, my boobs are not running independently from me, so... it helps for spinning boobs. You can create a pink skill cyclone attack. Again, my boobs are not independent from me. I don't need them to be faster. Looks awesome. What are you talking about? I hate it. I'm sorry. False Garion. I hate it very much. Fubuki means blizzard. Thank you. I guess that explains the color palette, and it's nice to know it. Because I never even questioned it, so it's nice to know it. I can't see your critique now, but I love that fire thing on it. I like the fire effect. I do. A kitten is basically a dragon horse. When's the last time I saw a kitten? Why do I have it so confused in my mind? That's what a kitten looks like, a kind of dragon deer dog thing. Ah, well, in that case, the first one already gave me that mood, personally. They use the word kitten for giraffes now? I think that's, my memory is so bad. I think that might be what I associated, but I don't know if I associated that from Korean. And also, I don't know if I associate that from a Korean show that actually had Japanese contestants. Listen, my vocabulary banks for Japanese/Korean, the little I've learned is a mess. Alright, be honest. You know when the last time was you saw a kitten? No, I don't. If it has 1 hoof, it's a horse. If it has 2, it's a deer. If it has 4, it's a goat. What do you mean 4 hoofs? What do you mean? The giraffe thing was a mistake. They wanted to find kitten and they thought it was that. I have heard kitten as giraffe, but I don't remember if it was like Korean or Japanese or whatever. Next! Raindrix. Beast of blizzards. Can be ridden, keeps the rider cool in hot environments. Its transparent cerulean antlers glow with the cold of absolute zero. Any who touch them with their bare hands are instantly frozen over and smashed into pieces. Don't touch it. Okay. They can be aggressive towards the player. But they won't... Here's... Here's what I'm wondering. It says keeps the rider cool in hot environments. Does it not... Like, is it not a risk? Ooh, that's a shape. Ooh, that's a shape, man. I love it. Very, very good, very distinctive silhouette. I'm not talking specifically about the antlers, which maybe I wish they were a tiny, tiny bit smaller. But the fluff, the ears, the coat, like looks like a poncho. the tail and the little things it has on the hooves. It's very much an enticing, interesting to look at, identifiable, recognizable silhouette. And the color palette is very monochromatic. It's very blue. You know how I feel about that. But it definitely has that edge of the metallic blue. The metallic, what did it say? Cerulean antlers. I wish it was a little bit more transparent, because the description says they're supposed to be transparent. So I wish they had more of an ice feeling to it. In my opinion, it looks more like a metal. But I really like it. I really like the shape. I think the antlers are a good shape as well. They are very mystical without feeling, because they are very symmetrical, right? And they are very anti-natural. Because it's such a man-made shape, the inter-symmetry of it. But the outer symmetry of it... What? These outer ones are a bit more messy in their shape. And that brings it back to a more natural feeling thing. It also, because it looks so much like metal, gives that idea of a helmet. But it doesn't necessarily look so far removed to be a helmet. And these little patterns on the hair, they immediately make you think of like a cozy sweater, you know? Like a cozy sweater, like a weighted blanket, like a very nice coat for winter. Which, yeah, this is a winter kind of ice pal. It all matches up very well. And I love the face. And I think it's a really cool shape and everything. I think it's really cool. I think it's a good design. I'm gonna put it there. We're gonna put it there. It's really good. I don't have complaints. I don't have notes. Goodbye, sports bra fire stickers. Will let them keep up now. Why are we so concerned with the fire stickers for boobas? And it's also blue, so high tier. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, guys, it's blue. I did say that this was gonna be biased. I warned you. I warned you this was biased towards my preferences. And my preference includes blue. So you're stuck with that. The other two fingers are smaller and on the back, helping them to grab on sheer surfaces. Ah! I never paid attention to the back of a hoof of a goat. Interesting, Nether. To explain, can be aggressive means don't go to their face. Also, it's rateable, just don't touch the horns. There are paws that really are aggressive just by noticing you. Okay, so this one can be aggressive. I like to think this one, if you shave him, he ends up like those tiny, scrawny dogs. Honestly, it does look like it's 90% foof. It does look like that. Because fire stickers are red and red goes fast. But why are we obsessed with putting them on the booba? The booba doesn't need to go anywhere. The booba is attached to the rest of the torso. It does not need to be faster. Likes blue, hates purple. It's starting to come together. I don't hate purple. It's just not the best. You need to have a good shade of purple. And you need to have a good combination. Why are we talking about Booba in the first place? Because someone mentioned it. Emily, did you read the Noct entry? Did I? I don't think I did. It burns mysterious dark matter as energy and expels the remaining particles from its body. If someone writes it, they should take care so as not to gallop down the path of darkness. He's edgy. That doesn't change my opinion of it. That does not change my opinion of it whatsoever. It's just edgy. I talked only about red going faster, but before we had talked about it through someone who mentioned something about Booba. Someone. Next one. Rayhound. Electrocharged Sumis. Sumis! Inuzuma? Is Suma lightning? Please, please. Is Suma lightning? Is it literally called lightning dog? Is it literally called just lightning dog? At full speed, it could be mistaken for a bolt of lightning. If two Rayhounds collide, the sound is like a powerful thunderclap. Something trying to be stealthy, but the thunderclap of my something. You know the meme. You know the meme, I don't. Likely to flee from the player. Inazuma is lightning, yes. So Inuzuma is oh, it's a pun. Gross. That changes things. Okay, he's a good boy. It's a dog. I don't know that I can put him too low. I don't know that I want to put him too low. I like that it's a dog, but I have problems. I have to say, I have problems. Oh no. Uh-oh. Let me tell you what I like. Or what I don't like. I don't know. What's better? If I tell you what I like or what I don't like. This color here, right behind the eye. I don't like that patch there. I think it creates a really weird sensation. Is it supposed to be white? Like the same pure white as the fluff in here? Because it reads like two different colors. Probably because of the contrast. Probably because it's two different colors. Because they didn't want to make it pure white because the eye sclera was there. But the fluff is pure white. Or because the contrast between the yellow and that white is making it seem significantly different than the white in this fluff here. Something about that patch right next to the eye, that patch of white color versus this patch of white fur is making me feel that one of them is wrong. And also, there's not enough contrast between the yellow and the white in that part. So I see something different, but I don't see the shape properly. I have to strain my eye to pay attention to that shape. And that's a mistake. That's bad. That being said, I also really dislike the floating hairs here. This floating, like, ponytail situation. And I don't like the symmetry of that middle line of black. I think it would have been better if it had been like a little lightning shape to match the rest of the body, because the body is full of lightning shapes. Lightning there, 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 there. Instead of doing that weird off-white situation, I would have done this division here where there's a straight black line. I would have done a lightning shape. And maybe even made the yellow bits of the cheeks shorter, because they don't really need to be that big. They don't really need to be that big. They also don't really need to be so on top of the coat instead of coming out of the coat. Several things that I would have changed here. He's a good dog. I'm sure he's a good dog, but the design is kind of whack. I really love everything else. Like, from the neck on back, everything is perfect. I love the tail shape. I love those little elbow things it has. I love the little yellow in the feetsies. And I like that the front has the extra ones in the elbow. So therefore, the back makes them a little bit bigger, so that it can have balance. Between that and the tail, it balances out the elbow and the shorter ones here. And the lightning shapes in the coat being longer in the back and shorter in the front. It just creates a nice balance of colors. The color palette is also fantastic. I just have my issues with how the face is designed, you know? The flowing hair would be fine if it were running. But yeah, if it were running. But since it's not running, since it's, you know, stuck and the hair's doing that, I don't like that. So I'm gonna put it about middle of the pack. It has issues, but I don't know if it has too many issues, you know? Like, it has some issues, but not too many. It would be solved with, like, the tiniest of redraw. This dog has double jump! Double jump, Ellie! And that's really cool. But the design is not great. Kroger Gamer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome! Yes, very nice, Ellie. You did the thing. Slow clap. What thing? What thing? Huh? What thing? What thing did I do? Purple is closer to red, IMO. The bluer side is violet, but that's just how I see it. Regardless, it was just a very weird shade of purple. You know, the thing about purple is the shade has to be right. Trying to quote the cheek clap meme. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like why I don't need to know it because you guys do. Don't diss the pun. You know how I am about puns. Of course I'm gonna diss the pun. This one has lightning stickers, but they don't feel like stickers. They feel like they come out of the fur, to me. It's written as Rice Wife. I think there's a story there. Rice Wife? Inu is dog, straight up, right? We're trying to make them radical like a Bethesda game. We'll continue to apply the stickers until the booba clips through the floor. Stop it! And then shoots up into the sky, long and noodle-like, separate, vibrating at the speed of sound. Please tell me that's not, like, what you actually try to do when you install a mod in a game. Please tell me you're not installing mods just to see how badly you can break the game. Inazuma is Rice Wife. Huh. That's so weird. Cause rice is nothing like any of those words. The fuck does Rice Wife even mean? You're right, the white gets missed, and if the eyes already have white, you're also screwing the eye impact. Honestly, yeah. I didn't like that. It was a problem with the design. But yeah, Kruka, you're welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. A Tsuchinoko has a double jump. Not that impressive. There's no way there's a Tsuchinoko in this game, right? Right? Ina is rice plant. Suma is spouse. Found a reason. They thought the rice plants love the lightning because they bloom in the storm season. Oh! Oh, that's cool! We're learning culture here. We're learning culture. That's cool. Kitsune. Kitsun! He is the sun. I like the color palette already. Let's get one thing right. Can be ridden unaffected by the cold or heat while riding the spell. Cool. Despite its appearance, Kitsun is extremely sensitive and will flee into a cave when spooked. Baby! Long ago it was considered an ill omen if one were found nearby. Baby! It's known to be very anxious. It can be intimidating on the surface and were once considered bad luck, but it's actually quite timid. Oh, oh, baby! He's already getting pity points. Oh, and he's already losing them immediately. I thought the fire was the hair. What's the point in having a mane, a beautiful mane like that, and then hide it behind a ring of fire that has nothing to do with the rest of the design? It's such an odd choice. And also, now that I'm looking at it, I really hate the metal. Metal normally, like, I like in these designs, but there's something about the metal in here that's making it feel odd and like it doesn't belong here. Probably because of the way it reflects, probably the specific type of reflectivity it has, or the color of it. It looks way too black in one angle and then way too... I don't know, it's such a weird color. I like the shape of the tail. I like the shape of the paws. I like the shape of the head and the mane. I hate this weird hip pillows that it's like... Again, it's like that. It's like the Kirin situation. The Pirin situation where that doesn't look like it belongs. I understand that it might be a reference to like the legendary figure of the Okami. Not the proper wolf, but like, you know, the legendary one with the markings in the face and the red and everything. But it just looks fake. It looks like someone sewed two pillows to its hips. And I don't quite like the markings in the face either. Because they're too geometric and not like I don't know. Something's odd about them. Something's odd about the metal reflectivity. I don't like those pillows. I don't like that it has such a good mane and it's hidden by that weird ring of fire. Which also makes me feel like it's like, you know, those pillows, those ring pillows that people take to airplanes or Greyhound rides? You know, the weird circly pillow that people put around their necks? That's what it looks like this guy's wearing. This guy looks like he's wearing a pillow for a long-term road trip. Neck pillow. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a neck pillow. Look at this being saved from trash tier just for being blue. It's definitely gonna be low on the list. It has a generally good silhouette, and I'm obsessed with the tail. The tail is so big and fluffy, but it has a nice dynamic shape. But I have so many issues with it. I have so many issues with it. The color palette is really nice. No, do I put it here? I have too many issues to put it there, right? I kind of have to. Oh god, I kind of have to move it lower. Oh, but it's so nice and blue. Not good. Yeah. Okay, it's not good. It's not good. Silhouette, she says, it's a walking light source. We can have a better walking light source, I'm sure. I'm sure we can get a better walking light source. That was kind of ugly. Shiranui is the Japanese name, which is also what NPCs call the wolf in that game. The one that I was mentioning, the Okami with the red markings and stuff. Don't worry, it was like that to me too. The silhouette looks great, but from close it's... Yeah, the more you look at the design, it's like the least you like it. Hip pillow's gonna be using that. Like, honestly, the things that I hip look like pillows that someone sewed into the design. The bands are so dark because the environment the model's in is black. So it's a weird situation with the reflectivity. Like, the reflectivity is messing up with the metallic parts of it. The goddess of the sun, Amaterasu, once hid in a cave. The god had to cause a ruckus to get her out. It's why Japan holds big nosy festivals. Oh, you know, I should learn more about Japanese culture, because it's nice learning about culture and stuff like that. When you're telling me these things and it's like, oh, it's nice to have that background of understanding. Kitsune is my favorite mount and one of my favorites in general. Oh god, officer, you and me are not matching up today. I'm sorry. For once, our neurons are not in the same pathway. This is the episode where our neurons specifically decided that they were done getting compared to each other. Bold attempt at a blue fire type. My problem is that it could have been better. Again, if the fire wasn't a weird neck pillow, if the mane had been made of the fire, if the mane had been made out of the fire, it would have been better. You know? I guess they had already done it with like 3 others, but they also did red and black palettes like a billion times regardless. So why not, you know? Why not just do another mane of fire? How do you cancel a membership early? No! I do like the pause being a gradient though. I have to mention, the pause being a gradient, I really, really like. Okay, next one, Dazzy. Dazzy, oh, she looks like such a troll. Ooh, she looks like she's waiting until you go fall asleep so that she can raid your kitchen and do a gigantic mess on it and then pretend that she was never there. She looks like she's trying to steal every left shoe you have in your house so that you cannot go outside and go insane trying to figure out why you only have one shoe. She looks like she is going to make sure that every single video that you open for the next 3 days is going to end on a rickroll. She looks like she's trying to figure out how to make you suffer from the most unbearable pranks for 3 weeks straight. Like, she has that vibe. It's that shit-eating green, you know? It's that shit-eating green. That being said, the haircut is fire. The haircut's so good. Oh shit, she has bangs over her eyes. Of course I like the haircut. She reminds me of Yomi a little bit. Oh, I like her hair. I like her hair. But that shit-eating green, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Well, a team appears near the player, follows up the player, and attacks with lightning bolts. Okay. Often kind to lonely pals. Cute. However, the moment a pal mistakes this for actual companionship, it seizes the opportunity to blast them with a thunderbolt. Little shit! Little shit! Why? Quite curious by nature, will often follow around any players caught within their field of vision for a while. Care must be taken when attacking a group of these, as the pressure for their various area of effect skills will build up quite fast. Blah, blah, blah. Will interfere with the placement of facilities and structures. Why? Little shit! She's literally just a little shit, isn't she? Unfortunately, her design is really straightforward, really nice. First of all, the color palette, of course, you know what I'm gonna say? It's pretty monochromatic, it's pretty nice. It's like a nice shade of purple mixed with another nice shade. Well, it's not that they're nice shades of purple. They work well together, they work well with the white. The cloud part of the body looks really fluffy and really light. The hair part of the body looks like hair. It has a good hair texture. It doesn't look like real hair, obviously, but like it's well modeled to be hair, to be readable as hair. And it's a nice hair shape as well. It has that little horn and that one little hair floop so that it's not entirely symmetrical. It has that little pop of the little floof in one side of the head, that one, and then the little horn to not keep the color palette so absolutely segmented. You know? Ellie, it looks like a little shit. Also, Ellie, oh my god, what a little shit! I'm saying, listen, the design of the character matches the personality perfectly well. That, I would say, is good design. I believe the Japanese have a word for this exact thing. What, the little hair? I think, Ahoge, right? Aho from idiot. Because aho is how they say idiot or something similar. So I think it's ahoge. How do you say neuron, Ellie? Do you say neurons? New Huh? No, neurons. Neurons. Fetish pal, 10 out of 10. You think this is a fetish pal? She's a little thunder imp. She's a little shit, that's what she is. Are they just calling the entire page from the 3 seconds of looking at the low-res picture? It's just well designed. It's well designed. If I can tell what the personality is just based on the design, the designers did something good, you know? She kind of looks like Thundurus from Pokemon Black and White. I'm not comparing to Pokemons because I don't know shit about Pokemon. Ah, yes, Ellie didn't read her entry and she automatically assumed she was a little gremlin looking to tease and do mischief. Her design is that good to deliver the message. That's what I'm saying. If the design can, in just an image, give you everything that an entire entry would, as far as personality, it's very well designed. The haircut is a pun. Kami Narashi can mean thunder, but Kami can also mean hair. Doesn't it also mean God? I'm so confused. Not knowing Japanese and doing Japanese games with Japanese names is so, like, interesting for your brain being all over the place. On the redesigning pal, paint her hair green. I would never redesign her. She's perfect. The goth Ellie inside sees someone smile and immediately despises them. No. It's the kind of smile. Not that she can mean sound or warming up to people. This pun has layers. So, hair that can be loud and or that can be warming up to people. And she is both fond of making friends and then betraying them once they warm up. And also a lightning pal. And also the hair kind of has a lightning shape to it, but not exactly because it's more like hair. I believe the Japanese have a word for this exact character type. Probably, but I don't know it, probably? Kusugaki! Ah, yeah! She definitely looks like a Kusugaki. People on 4chan would probably call it a brat in need of correction. Well, I would call her a brat. I don't know necessarily that I would say in need of correction. Because she's a wild animal, technically, right? Because pals. So, really, what are we to do with the personality and instinct of a specific animal type? Kaminari is the noise of God, aka thunder. So yeah, it's a really layered name. It's not necessarily one pun if it has so many layers. Is it? Kami, depending on the kanji, can mean God, hair, or paper, or other things. Okay, interesting. But I guess in this case, because it's it's one thing when we hear the word, right? When we hear the word, it's one thing. But when we see the word written in actual kanji, there's no ambiguous meaning to it because the kanji has one meaning, right? Yeah. It depends on how it's written. Two things may sound the same but written differently. Right. So it's not necessary. It only works as a layered name when you say it out loud. When you have it written down with kanji, it stops having so many layers. Right? Tide Trooper, you disconnected! I'm glad that you're here again though. I'm glad that you're back. Alright, let's move on with ranking her because she has to go very high. Even if she's not my absolute preference, if we're gonna be objective, that is a top tier design. It's a good design visually. It immediately portrays the personality of the creature. Like it's designed perfectly as one package. and the name has all of those layers in it. It's very well thought out. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really judge it worse than... It's really well thought out. She's beauty. She's grace. She's Wally coded. She's so Wally coded. She's Eva. Oh my god. She doesn't look like a biological creature. She looks like an android. That kinda annoys me. But it's a nice... You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. It's a nice color palette. It's a nice color palette. She has nice eyelashes. And I like the little horn situation that go into the hair. Because it gives space buns. But it also gives horns. It's like if you've never heard space buns, that's the hairstyle where you have the little balls of hair that... The Sailor Moon kind of style, you know, the Sailor Moon style where he has buns of hair and then from that also like ponytails. That's a space bun, and space buns can be circular or like triangular. And she looks like she's Eva from WALL-E, and she looks like she belongs in space, but also she looks like she has space buns. You know what I mean? Hatsune Miku style? No. Hatsune Miku just has high ponytails. It's just high ponytails. She has that color palette with that one blue that is so different from the others because it's like almost fluorescent, which gives that high-tech feeling. She literally looks like she belongs in space because she looks so high-tech. You know what I mean? Alright, let's read the entry. While in a team, Lunaris manipulates gravity, increasing the player's max carrying capacity. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Extraterrestrial. Yeah, I got that from the design. It can control those who carelessly stare into its eyes. Those seen with Lunaris are in its mind, simply under its control. Extremely niche reference, but I'm in a psychic prison after looking at its eyes. It's usually Pacific. That's good. That's good. It can't truly fly and seems to suffer similar pathing problems over complex structures and rough terrain on occasion, as if it were a grounded pal. So it just barely floats and can't really fly, even though it looks like it should be on space. I really like it? Question mark? There's something that I'm not entirely sure of. First of all, I don't like the crotch area. It looks weird. It looks like I don't know. Something about that area where the legs meet where the torso starts. It looks like it's a plastic figure that I have to put together myself. It clashes with the high-tech feeling of the rest of the body. I think the way I would have handled it is making the division between crotch and leg lower, kind of like mid-thigh, so that it would look more like a very high stylized space cowboy, space captain sort of boot, instead of a plastic leg that has to be assembled like a Barbie doll. Personally, I think that would have been better. And then the fingers, they're too much of a perfect cylinder. Everything else looks sleek, stylized, long, slender, and they're sausages for fingers. You know what I mean? Like, I wish they have the little tip that is a different color, which makes me think of a stylus or some sort of digital pen situation, which aids on the whole looking high-tech situation, but the shape of it should be more stylus-like instead of sausage-like. You know? If you think that, what about the arms? Doesn't it apply to the same logic? No, because the combination, not the combination, the part where the arm meets the torso doesn't have this huge edge, like where the legs meet the torso. It looks actually like you wear one entire piece of clothing with shoulder... what are those called? Shoulder plates? Shoulder plates? Which is very much like sci-fi space captain inspired, those big triangular shoulder plates. I think it's not shoulder plates. Pauldrons. Yeah, maybe pauldron is the word I'm looking for. It looks like it has shoulder pauldrons. It doesn't look like it assembles there. It doesn't look like there's a line of welding, basically. So I don't think it's top tier. I think it's very close, but it has things that I wish were different. I'm gonna put it on the second tier. It has like a few things that I wish were different, but it's a pretty solid design. All things considered, it's pretty solid design. Stop reading the box in Game of the Pals. What? What do you mean stop reading the box? It floats even when sleeping? That's cute. That's cute. It causes lunacy. There are some things with pitch accent too, but that varies so much by region. Oh yeah, the pitch accents are gonna be a nightmare if I ever try to actually get into learning. Oh no, when she reads the entry? I read the entry, and there was nothing super special about it. It's the rabbit in the moon. I guess I see it. If it was really intending to be a rabbit, I wish it had big rabbit feet or a tail, a cotton tail. Lunaris has 50% male ratio. Okay. So, I don't get it. That's why I said it's gonna be a good one. A lot of my favorites are on today's list. Ah, I see. I see. Did you know it's my birthday? Happy birthday, fun time, Pinky. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, fun time, Pinky. Happy birthday to you. I hope that you have a good birthday, that you treat yourself. She's just pretty. She is pretty. She is pretty. I just wish it was slightly different. It's adoption at first sight. Well, I will definitely adopt her. She is definitely part of my family. I did put her in part of my family, right? Yeah, she's definitely part of my family. Definitely. But it could be slightly better. So I can't put her on top tier. Has an almost royal feel to her. Yeah, it does. But the sausage fingers. The sausage fingers. Sailor Moon was also inspired by the rabbit in the moon. Her freaking name is Rabbit. Yeah, her name is Rabbit. Literally. You know, this tier ranking streams as a psychic prison actually makes some sense. Are I putting you all in a psychic prison in your mind? Stop reading the bugs in Game of the Pals. I don't know what you mean, the bugs. Don't worry, she can't affect you because you have hypnosis powers too. I win, baby! I win! The hands make me think of the proposal gun from Subnautica, which is fitting since that is exactly how she uses them. I don't remember the proportion gun. I wasn't one for using the gun a lot in Subnautica. If you think that one about the arms, I answered that one. The bonding problem is a bug in-game. Same with DC, the malfunction of buildings are bugs. Oh, I thought those were intended. I thought that was part of the design of the thing. Can I sing happy birthday? I just did. And my younger brother's birthday birthdays this month. I mentioned that I have a brother before, but I have 2 brothers. Today isn't his birthday yet, though. I hope that when it is, you celebrate. You read about how Lunaris has pathfinding issues. That's kind of a bug. I thought that was intended. Since the Pokemon, not Pokemon, oh my god, no Pokemon. Since the Pals whole thing is that it looks so high tech. I thought it was a Got Moe sort of situation. Where, can you stop opening? Thank you. Oh, I thought it was like intended to be. Guardian of the Blossoming Gardens. Dinosom. Dinosom? Oh. I hope you have good things for your entry. Can be ridden, enhances grass attacks. A pal who once angered cannot be pacified. It rages on and on like an inferno. The phrase step on a dinosaur's tail has come to mean enraging someone. That's not great. That's not great, guys. That's not great. Species-wide Got Moe. Yeah, I thought it was a Got Moe because it looks so slender and high-tech and so like it floats and it looks like it's so elevated, and then it's like it can't pathfind correctly because it looks like a robot, like a high-tech robot. Robot? So I thought it was like intended to be Got Moe. Bad anger management, it's an angry baby, but it's so cute though. You know I have a weakness for like plants and vegetation, and this one is literally just so vegetation and plant and flower like, but also cute dinosaur. The colors are nice. Those green matches with each other. The yellow is kind of odd, but it doesn't draw the eye too much. The red is also kind of odd, but maybe I'm seeing it wrong and it's more like the same pink of the flower. I think it's the same pink of the flower, it's just that I'm personally seeing more red from the shading of it because it does have a shading gradient. So it has 2 very nice colors of green, one off-white, greenish white. It has the spiral pattern in both the ears situation and the tail. And the rest of the tail looks like leaves of grass. Blades of grass a little bit to me. While the coat pattern looks like leaves. Or like just leaves wrapping up the tail from above. And the back and everything. And it has a giant flower hat. It has a giant flower hat. You know what I mean? It's so cute. I like it so much. Hello! Oh my god, your name? Okay. Hello, pro that thing. I'm sorry if I'm not reading it out loud, but that's a very controversial name you have, and I don't want to get in trouble. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the pit. Hi. It's not a hat, it's part of the body. Yeah, but it looks like a giant flower hat, and isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute as shit? Wait a second. I think is my tracking kind of lagging? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Nominal, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna put it pretty high. Do I have any complaints about it? Do I have any notes? I think the color palette is great. I think the green matches the off-white of green. Of green white, of white green. What am I trying to say? And I think the pink is a fantastic choice for an accent color that balances it out, because again, color theory, red and green, and this is not necessarily red, but it's almost red, and it gives that balance to the eye that it's needed. It's good. I would adopt in a heartbeat. It is really cute. It is very adoptable. I'm gonna adopt it too. What do you mean lagging? It may be how I recorded the GIF. It didn't manually rotate. Oh no. My tracking. I thought for a moment that my tracking was sort of lagging. But I think it's fine. I'm looking at myself and I think it's not lagging. But for a moment I thought I was lagging. Not the 360, the model, my model. Me. My face! I thought my face was lagging. So anyways, yeah, I love it. It's definitely like I'm adopting in a heartbeat. Ooh, but it has that problem with the temperament. It has that problem with the temperament. I'm gonna be consistent. If some of the pals didn't go as high as they needed for their design because of their entry, then I'm gonna be consistent and also put this one a little bit lower for the temperament situation. Nature laughs at color theory then. Look at all the green leaves and red berries. I mean, it's perfect color theory. Green and red are complementary colors. Those are supposed to go together. That's like literally what color theory says. Read my past comment on the temperament. Which one? It means it won't calm down if attacked. It's not aggressive without a reason. Yeah, but the problem is that once you get it angry, that it never calms down. Never. It's too much. You know what I mean? It's too much. I need it to calm down eventually. Okay, next one. Can be ridden, enhances electric attacks. It's Dinosaur Lux, the Guardian of Lightning. Though struck by lightning, it lives on. The phrase struck by a dinosaur Lux's bolts have come to mean narrowly escaping death. That's not comfortable to say. Struck by a dinosaur Lux's bolt. I guess. I like it less. Here's where the color theory that made this one perfection comes bite this one in the ass, because it lost that beautiful red-green contrast. That being said, it gained a pattern in the flower cap that wasn't there before, and it's really pretty. The pattern, the star, circle, squares, diamond situation, it's really cute. But it did lose a lot on the color aspect. The color palette of the other one is so much better. This one looks like dead nature. And the texture looks less like nature, even dead nature. It looks like chocolate. It looks like a banana now. Yeah, it looks edible. Lux is supposed to look a little dead, I think. Right, yeah. It kind of looks a little bit like dead plants. It also just looks like a banana coated in chocolate. Worth noting is that they live in the desert rather than the forest. Yeah, so they would look like dehydrated plants and shit. I'll put it. You know what? I'll put it on the same tier for the first time, because even though, here's the thing. Here's how it compares. Color palette significantly better here. But this one has those patterns and the extra design on the flower cap. Also, personality-wise, this one, once it gets angry, it will never stop being angry. And this one didn't seem to have that problem. And it just matches the color of the desert well enough. And, you know, the lore of it being kind of like a dead plant, blah, blah, blah. It balances out to being in the same tier. I'll see. I'll agree. I'm back just in time to see the Choco Banana Dinosaur. That's what I'm saying. It looks edible. It looks so edible, right? Great, now I'm hungry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, though. It's the fault of the Choco Banana. There's a Pokemon that gets angry and will chase you until one of you dies. And more recently, it got a ghost evolution, so it will keep chasing you even after it dies. Damn! That's a problem to have. Man! You will inevitably make it angry at some point. No one is perfect. Yeah, which is why I had to lower it. I had to lower it. It's more like a folktale, Ellie. They think that one exists. Huh? They think that that one exists from falling and landing on the green one, and therefore the saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's clunky to say. The desert choco banana is a formidable foe. The flower looks more like a Elyssia. Is that a Pokemon? I don't know. We're not here to talk about Pokemon, so I don't know. Next one, Serpent. The Ocean's Wrath. Because it's a surfing serpent. Lame. Lame. And the Japanese name is Seapent because it's a sea serpent. Lame. Can be ridden to travel on water. While mounted, prevents stamina depletion while moving over water. Its hydrodynamic form is well suited to life in water. Poachers often catch them and use them in place of surfboards. It's a Pacific pal that won't resort to violence without being attacked. That's nice. They travel in groups. That's nice. What do I feel about the design? I don't like it too much. Why does he look so angry? I like the color palette though. I gotta say, that sort of cream color with that blue, with that other blue, with that orange, they're working very well together. Those colors work very well together. Ooh, I'm noticing the little, I don't know if you can notice it through all of the compression that YouTube does and everything, but it has this very nice scale texture to the light blue part. It's a great touch. It's a great little touch. That's making me like it even like a lot more than I was just a second ago. I don't know. I just wish it was slightly different in the face. Slightly. But at the same time, if it's supposed to look speedy, is it supposed to look speedy? Like, is it supposed to be fast? Because if it's supposed to be speedy, all of the, again, triangles and sharp edges, the sharp triangle shape of the eye, it all gives that idea of speed, of fast, you know? What I don't like also are the flaps of orange in the body. I don't understand them. What are they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be fins? Are they supposed to be hair coming out of scales? Is it supposed to be soft? Is it supposed to be hard? Is it supposed to be like, I don't understand what it's supposed to be. And if it's supposed to be fins, shouldn't they be on the lower part or on the side? Sad fact, it's not even fast. This pal is kind of useless. I mean, I'll still forgive all of the sharpness in the design because it's supposed to look sharp and fast, right? Even if he isn't fast. Maybe he's supposed to look fast. Even if he isn't fast. Kinda mid, what, the dinosaur? Ellie is immediately jealous of Japanese Elyssia. Why? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? No, I'm not. That's not me. This is not me. Excuse you. I'm not that sharp and angry and fast. I'm not fast at all. And I'm not designed to look fast. Serpent, the pal that everyone ignores because Azurobe is better in every way. And I still don't know Azurobe, or I don't remember Azurobe. Anger is aerodynamic. Ever seen how the Hulk can jump? I'm not sure the Hulk can jump that high because of anger. I'm pretty sure the whole being super strong and having radiation powers is part of the equation. Okay. They're like control flaps and maybe a reference to some colorful sea slugs. For sea slugs, the design would have to be entirely different though. It's like the Stegosaurus things on its back, I think. Well, I don't like them. I don't think that their function is clear, neither for like biological function, which again, this is a fantasy creature. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, like make sense biologically. But if you're going to design it, it should have either an aesthetic point, which I understand that it's to give it color, but I think a better way to give it that orange color would have been to do either like fins that look like fins, or to just have patterns in the scales. If some of the scales at very specific patterns were orange instead of blue, that would look so good. Like, imagine if instead of having those weird flaps, it didn't have them, but some of the scales in those areas at specific intervals were orange. That would look fantastic. He sort of looks like he's wearing a wetsuit to me. Yeah, I see that. I definitely see that. But again, those flaps. It's like, what are those flaps for? If he wants to look fast, he should stick some flame stickers on. No, there's flame stickers. The counterpoint: the madder Hulks get, the stronger Hulk gets. I can't deny that logic, man. Shit. No, I can't deny that logic. Damn it. The anger he is, the bigger and stronger, but he has infinite anger. It's so dumb that at one point he faces the anger god of the universe, which is Hulk. I'm assuming in the comics, because I have been skipping on some of the Marvel releases, but I doubt the Marvel like movies would do something that's dumb. One time he nearly broke the earth in two because he found out his friend has murdered his wife. Long story. Listen, I think your friend murdering your spouse is actually maddening and angering enough to destroy the earth, regardless of who you are. The only difference is that Hulk can actually destroy the earth. Everyone else would probably feel equally angry enough as to destroy the earth in two. They just don't have the physical capabilities. But what would you feel if your friend did the ultimate betrayal of killing the one you love? That's like a lot, you know? That's a lot of betrayal. Okay, you. I see. He has a color variant. How many problems do I have with you? How many things I would choose to do different? I understand the whole wetsuit thing. It matches like the concept. I like the scale pattern. I love the color palette. And even though like the angles, the sharp angles, the triangles are not my favorite, they are there to serve the function of looking fast, and that it's good. It serves that function. The problem I have is the flaps of orange and how I would make them better. So I have to keep it pretty high. I have to. Yeah, we're fair. We're fair here. Next one. Serpent Terra, the Desert's Wrath. Can be written, nothing more. Can be written. It's there. It's there. Its aerodynamic form is well suited to life on the sand. Poachers often catch them and use them in place of surfboards. Mostly roam in numerous groups and can be found scavenging corpses left on desert areas. Stop opening, please. Okay. Once more, fantastic work with the pattern. The other one looked like he had scales. This one straight up looks like it's made out of some sort of rock. Like it has a wetsuit made out of some sort of rock. That's really cool. Gustavo Lima, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, actually, I don't think I've seen you before. Gustavo Lima, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hi. I also like the color palette slightly less, but I like that the weird flops that had no like function, no sense, no meaning now look like rocks. Because this one is a sun surfer that's like, I don't know, maybe it blends with the environment. Maybe it helps it navigate the sand. Maybe it just helps with the reflections of the sun to like get some of the rays out for temperature regulation. Like they make more sense now. And he has a horn, which the other one didn't, which kind of is an upgrade. I think this is another case where I put it right next to the original because I like the color palette less, but I like the design choices more. I feel like this version works a lot better than the aquatic one. I don't know if a lot better. It might work better. What's the tier red above it? No. It's not worth being in I would adopt and protect, but it is definitely like, even though I don't like the color palette as much as the other one, the design changes do feel better. So I'm gonna put it in the same level because it's like pretty balanced. Next, Marwraith, Messenger of Death. Can be ridden, applies dark damage to the player's attacks while mounted. It relishes the peculiar scent living things give off when they are near death. If a Marwraith has taken a liking to you, it is safe to assume that is why. Who's dark? Dark and Marwraith? Tips Fedora? This is dark and edgy. But look at his soulful eyes. He has such big soulful eyes. They're staring into your soul. Jokes aside, this is a very solid design. It's a very solid design. The color palette works. The blue fire, it's, you know, it's the blue fire. It's just like fire, but it's hotter and more mystical and more night-like. The idea that it's this mystical creature that smells being near death, it's supposed to be kind of like an in-between sort of feeling, right? Because he is a creature that feeds off or smells or is attracted to the in-between between life and death. So it's sort of a liminal space situation where it has to give you that sort of iffy creep. That sort of like, ooh, this is, I don't know if I'm comfortable or uncomfortable. It's the in-between sort of feeling. And I think this shape, this face, those eyes are really good at portraying that. Why? First, the mask, the unfeeling mask with no facial expression. You don't see eyebrows, you don't see mouth, you don't see expression. You just see those empty eyes staring at you with the very vibrant, very sharp green. You have the sharpness of the feet. They don't look like claws. They don't look like they're meant to attack you. But they look sharp and unnatural and odd. Then the tail doesn't necessarily look like it matches that sort of body, because it's all too thin. It's all too, like, I get that it's sort of like, you know, when a lion has the tip of the tail and it's a mane. And this one does have a mane sort of feeling to the hair. but it's missing so many of the features of a cat. It doesn't have ears, it doesn't have a snout, it doesn't have the paws. That it even though it has a lion's tail structure in the tail, the rest of the shape is like, is it feline? Is it horse-like? Is it everything that could give you an idea of a specific quadruped animal is gone. There's no snout, there's no hoof or paw. It's just like, it's a weird in-between thing. I really like it. The more I talk about the design, the more solid it feels to me. Like, the more of a good idea it feels. I'll adopt it. It's not gonna like me very much because I'm not near death, but I'll adopt it. I'll give it as good a life as I can. You know, before I'm his favorite person by being near death. Regardless. Regardless. It's like they made the first one and they said, and then said, we need another useless ball to water the crops at low level, and made the water version. So you think that the water was an adaptation of the earth one in the serpent? The blue one's head feels like it has too much empty space, so to speak. Yeah, the horn was a very good addition to the serpent. This design-wise is great to me, but why can't he fly if he has wings? But they are wings made of fire. They are there to add in the mythical uncanniness, not to actually, you know, fly. Kinda boring that so many of them can serve as mount? Maybe. I don't know. I think it makes sense that having so many quadrupeds that are the size of a horse, sort of, that it makes sense that so many are rideable. Like Mare and Wraith. Yeah, the title is also, the name is also really good. It's definitely the most unique looking creature in the game thus far. And it needs to be unique, because it needs to feel like an in-between sort of thing. Soulful eyes, literally full of souls. It eats them. Also, it's not a fire type, and that bothers me. I think it makes sense that it's a dark type. I think it makes sense. If you look at the design, there's something very dark about it. But not dark in the I'm 14 and this is edgy sort of deal, you know? All paths that can be mounted have one extra perk minus dire howl. That's just a mount. This guy adds dark to your bullets. That's huge mid-game. What the fuck is going on outside today? There's been so many noises. The extra perk for dire howl is that you get to ride a giant wolf like a badass. The extra perk is that it's cool. It's like seeing vultures overhead. Yeah, it has that creep factor without it being necessarily spooky. Give it a good life and then an even better death. I mean, I would give it a good life. And then I would get very concerned when it seems to love me more than it used to. Maybe you aren't near death, but it's smart enough to go to the source of its favorite smell. Are you saying that I would cause near death in others? Are you? Is that supposed to be a burn against me? If they start liking you, that means you can end the things you left unfinished, etc. Hey, at least it's a good alarm, huh? Dancy, welcome ahead. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Ellie. Is this the whole which element came first Greek philosophers had? I don't think so. Oh no, they found you. They found my neighbor, if anything. Was that a police sound? How much was that? Did you steal this time? It wasn't! It was an ambulance, I think. The fact that half of the paths can be mounted while in Pokemon you can only ride one, the motorcycle, makes it a better Monster Master game. I think it makes sense that you have so many horse size and horse shaped creatures that you can ride. Because if you're gonna have so many horse-like creatures, we know that we can ride those. Anyways, where did I put it? Did I put it up? Yeah. Next. Dig toys. A tortoise that digs. Fantastic, fantastic work naming this one. Very original, very... Drilling machine. When activated, performs shell spin, follows the player while spinning and mines ores efficiently. It does look like it would mine very efficiently. It has a shit ton of drills. A walking contradiction, possessing the strongest shell and the only drill capable of piercing it. Ooh! Ooh! I love that! Bro, that's cool! Dick Toys' Fable is popular. It's a popular children's tale. That's really cool! He has violent temperament, attacking players for wandering near them. Well, but they would be in their own territory, right? I can excuse that. Chunky boy! Chunky, chunky, chunky! Holy shit, he's chunky! Listen, to be honest, is this my favorite thing? No. It's too sharp and aggressive looking. Its eyes look too angry. However, can I look past that because it's objectively a good design? Yeah, it's objectively a fantastic design. It looks like a turtle, but it has the wrinkles that give it more like real. Here's the thing, like you can simplify any design, any creature design to make it cuter. This one isn't intended to be cuter. So how do you make sure that a turtle or a tortoise, which is a very like cute animal because it's so simple, how do you make sure that you're gonna remove anything that could make the design simplification cuter? You make sure that the chunky wrinkles that real life turtles have are going to be present. Even if you're not making a super hyper realistic design, you make sure that that aspect keeps it rooted in something more realistic instead of simplified so that it's not overly cute. The drills and the color palette also work for that sort of like, this is a dangerous, hardened, super strong animal, which just works. The fact that it has little drills in the, not drills, but cone shapes in the tail, and the claws are so sharp and strong, and then the head, the color orange is like a little bit too strong, but because they tied it with the shell having orange as well, it doesn't feel terribly out of place, and the green of the eyes is just a very nice accent color that doesn't feel like it's mismatched. And then the sharpness of the jaw and everything on top of the head, it's giving me a little bit of crab instead of turtle. Maybe that's what's annoying me a little bit. It's like, why are you so crab-like? And maybe I wish the tail had some orange to tie the color to the three main parts of the body when you look at it from the side. Yeah, I wish the tail had a little bit of orange. That being said, it's a very solid design. I love the lore being like, oh, it's the strongest shell, but also the only drill strong enough to destroy it. I'm gonna put it on the second tier. I don't really have any complaints. Is it my personal preference? No. But the design is super solid. He spins, I'm sure he does. And he probably looks amazing while spinning. He literally spins like the tortoises on Mario Kart or Super Mario. And then he digs very well. I love its digging animation, and one day I'll see it. One day I'll get to play the game and see it. We can get heavy-duty machinery turtles. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess a drill counts as machinery, right? I was gonna say, I don't know that I would count it as machinery, but a drill is machinery. It's a desert turtle, tortoise. I don't remember the difference. Tortoise is the one that goes on land. So this is a tortoise, not a turtle. It's clearly got alligator snapping turtles inspiration. Yeah! Yeah, you can definitely see it. The sharpness of the jaw is very snapping turtle. It looks like what you'd get if Bowser tried to develop a WMD. What is a WMD? What is that? Wait a bit, I'll add him as a gift. Don't worry about it. No. Don't need to do that. Because at the end of the day, I will play this one day, and I'll get to see all of those animations in the game. I'm actually thinking that you guys should stop showing me animations in general, because then I won't get to discover them in the game. Tortoise is land, turtle is aquatic. Yeah. Turtles live in water and have flippers. Yeah, I think like 3 of us explained it by now. Now, I know that I'm like short on time, but we need to at least do until 70. Right? We need to at least do until 70. Because we need to leave it on a good place. And also I started 70 minutes late. So maybe we can keep going until 75, so I did 20. Maybe! Alright, so this one is Tombat, which looks like a tomcat and a little bit of a bat. I don't know, it's weird. I'm telling you already from the get-go, it's over-designed. Tombat, trickster. Is it supposed to look like a Harley Quinn situation? Cause it doesn't. It looks over-designed. 17 minutes late. 17. When activated, it uses extra ultrasonic waves to detect the location of nearby pals. Often appears out of the blue to flaunt its prize wings in front of other pals. Although it seems to be an intimidation tactic, the pal seems to derive some kind of pleasure from the display. Okay, so more like a peacock situation. I don't know that I want to read any of that. No, I'm skipping those. Oh man, this is so over-designed. So it looks, here's the thing. It looks like a tomcat that, depending on where you're focusing, it has like 3 things. It has like 3 ideas that would work better if they had chosen one. The cape with the blue and the orange makes it look like a Harley Quinn sort of situation, like a Joker-y kind of situation. If they had focused on that, the clown, Joker, Harley Quinn style, and they had applied that to the rest of the model, that could be a very interesting design. The red in the neck, it makes it look like he's wearing a bandana, like a sort of ruffian slash bandit, and that would have been a different design as well. If you had focused on that and you had matched the wing situation to this sort of like ragtag bandana situation, that would have looked a lot cleaner as well. And then I don't even know where to start with the fire. The wisps of fire that are floating on the shoulders? Why? What about the lore is telling you it should have whips of fire floating in the shoulders? Why is his tail on fire? He's a dark type, right? He's a dark type. Why is the hair necessary at all? It just bloats the design without adding anything to it. Why do you have so many colors? You have blue, you have orange, you have red, you have purple. Why? What's the point? Vampire circus cut. See, the circus part is what gets like the streamlined idea that they should have gone with. Because they could have had one streamlined feeling to it, but instead it's just like all over the place. I've spoken my piece. It's not good, man. It's not good. It could have been good. It really could have. It had potential. But it had to just be all over the place. It had to be everything and everywhere. Did I sleep watching your stream? Also, GIF on the dock. I don't want to watch more GIFs off the game, actually. Because I don't want to keep spoiling myself. If I'm gonna play this game, it's like the kind of stuff that I think would be better if I could see for the first time in-game, you know? It's one thing to see the 360 so I can judge the designs, and I'm actually super happy with the 360 to judge the designs. But the less I see, now that I know that I'll play it, the better. Wrong, it looks perfect. Not to me. False Garion, not to me. Not to me. We are so close to 69. We're getting to 69. We're getting either to 70 or to 75. It looks like a ghostly circus clown to me. And I think it should have been more towards that circus vibe. I really do. More fire with no fire typing. Kind of getting night vibes. Nights vibes? I don't know. I just don't like it. What's the difference between a tomcat and a bobcat? Tomcat is a breed of domestic cat, I think. It's because it's not blue, right? It's because it's all over the place! The Fuego Fatu looks weird to me too, right? Right? It doesn't really make sense. Minus 7 minutes though. Yeah, but I started late and I want to finish it at least like a round number, you know? Like a 70 is a round number, 75 is a round number. We finally got to the one that you guys wanted to see. You finally got to the queen, I'm assuming, of Smasher Passes. I haven't even seen one video of anyone doing a Smasher Pass, but I'm already assuming that she's like the queen of Smasher Passes. I can't deny that the design is perfect for what it intends to do. I've said it before. When you have a design that so perfectly encompasses the entire concept, idea, personality. That being said, I haven't even read the entry. I'm assuming it's perfect for his personality. What if the personality is like, she is shy and she doesn't like being around people? Like, if the personality was entirely opposite to what I think it's going to be, that would be hilarious and also absolutely lower the score. While fighting together, grants the player and Lavender the lifesteal effect. Oh, you know I love a lifesteal effect, boy! You know I love a lifesteal effect. Shit. Oh no, I'm gonna want her. Oh no! I'm gonna want her because of lifesteal effect! Which absorbs some of the received damage and restores HP. Man. Seeking a night of love, it is always chasing someone around. At first, it only showed interest in other pals, but in recent years, even humans have become the target of its debauchery. So it's exactly what I thought. It's exactly what we thought. Like, it's exactly what... Ellie, this design screams horny furry bait, and the entry confirms it. And the entry confirms it was designed for one purpose, and it delivers that purpose extremely well. I can't fault any part of the design, because it is designed perfectly for its intent. Do I personally like the entirety of it? No, I'll tell you why. First of all, the really weird frog legs. I don't like that the thighs are so big and chunky for the tiny calves. I think I would like a more harmonious leg ratio. If the thighs are gonna be that big, give the calves a little bit more meat. They are like really odd ratio-wise. I don't understand where that little heart crotch thing ends. And I wonder if it would look better if it were, like, here's the thing. It's supposed to be furry bait, right? It's supposed to be, like, vaguely humanoid because it's supposed to be the horny mascot of the thing. I wish that little hard crotch situation ended up looking like a bikini that, like, matched up with the tail flops things in the back. And the tail flops thing in the back, I wish they would meet in the middle and make another heart shape instead of being separated. Why are they separated? If they touched in the middle and they made like a little heart situation, and then the tip of that heart could be a G-string, I'm sorry, just judging the design for what it's intended to be, a G-string that connects to the front of the bikini sort of situation. I think if we're gonna go for horny bait, that would be a nicer, more streamlined way of tying the design together, personally, for me, in my opinion. The heart fluff in the chest, a stroke of genius. Is it boobs? Is it hair? It's whatever you want. That's the point of the furry bait. It's whatever people want. Then the shape of the head, it kind of has like a heart vibe to it, while still being very definitely a lizard type of snout. But it has that heart situation going, and the hair doesn't look weird when it comes all the way from the snout up until like floating in the back. It manages to look like hair while at the same time not looking like a wig slapped onto an animal. It's just like, it's a streamlined design. I don't like the ratio of the cups. I don't like that the things in the back, the flops on the back don't touch. And I don't understand the crotch heart situation, and I wish it was a little bit different. But it's a very effective design. I can't fault it. And also it has lifestyle! It has lifestyle. Man. Womb tattoo? That doesn't look like a womb tattoo. That does not look... You don't know what a womb tattoo looks like. If you think that looks like a womb tattoo. Is it furry for lizards? Now that you guys have emboldened me to call myself a furry, as your resident furry, I will say, like, technically no. Technically, like, pushes glasses up. Technically, well, actually, since it's a lizard, it's not a furry, it's a scaly. But, like, we all know what we mean when we say furry bait. We know what we mean. We talk about scalies, and we talk about furries indistinctly in this case. Scaly is a subcategory of furry. You can fight me on that. I'm saying furry, and you know what I mean. That's done. Note to new viewers, we did not do such thing. Yes, you did the other day when you caught me red-handed, not knowing the say-so version of the unsay-so website. You emboldened me. Personality garden tool. Can you imagine if the personality had been so different? Has fur in the chest, that's furry enough for me. Yeah, it's a furry, guys. It's a furry. Check out Salazzle for a similar idea. Maybe, but not now. Not today. It's your decision, spaghetti noodles. It's always my decision. I'm sure the devs had to put a heart thingy down there to keep the game plus 13 or something. No, I'm pretty sure that's like the point. Like the point of that heart is to catch people's attention and to make them look there. It's like a sticker down there. I have my main character swap the model with a lavender. So you're playing as a lavender? I wonder how much I have to pay someone to get a model lavender to change her legs into a snake tail. Don't. Do not. Snake movement is tricky to program. Yes, it is. Oh, good. Reviewing this horror as I needed to leave. Have a good stream, Ellie. Goodbye, Nomi. I'm sorry that I saw this message late. Goodbye. I hope you had a good day. I hope you keep having a good day. I think this design tries more to communicate the love with symbolism rather than to be actual bait. I think it's definitely meant to be bait. I definitely think it's definitely made to be bait. Yes, las pestañas. Yeah, it also has like the eyelashes and the eyeshadow and the half-lidded eye expression. By the way, it's a Salazzle parody because the actual Pokemon has a dex entry of having reverse harems of Salandit. There's a Pokemon that canonically has reverse harems? What? Ellie, check the Discord before finishing the stream. You will regret it if not. Which part of the Discord? Which part? Talk to Ellie specifically? I'll check it. I just saw that you guys have been posting like several pictures. I'll check it in a minute. I want to get to 70. We need to do 70, and I'm going after that. I promise. We stop at 70 today, but she's 360. Sorry, she's number 69. So we're gonna do one more to do 70. What was that, brain? The fuck was that, brain? What happened? The mod where Lavender loses a Zion become a noodle? Cute. I don't think that exists. Definitely think it's definitely made to be a definite bait. Yeah, it 100% is a bait. I cannot perceive this as anything else other than furry bait. I'm sorry, there's no way this isn't a furry bait. The fact that they changed this spotlight number to 69 solidifies it. Yeah, it's number 69. For crying out loud, it's number 69. This is bait no matter where you look at it, how you look at it, how you try to describe it. It's just bait. It is bait in Talk to Ellie. Okay, I'll check it. We'll do 70 and then I'll check the Talk to Ellie channel. Alright. 369 days an hour. I don't know what just happened to my brain. I don't know what that was. Okay, number 70. Flambe. She's so cute. She's so cute. Wait, shut the fuck up. She's so cute. She's so many. Lavender. She's so cute. She's like a little candle. She's like a little candle. She has eyes on the top of her. She has hair on top of her eye, and the hair looks like molten wax a little bit, but still being the color of fire, so that it ties up with the fire ponytail. And she looks like she's wearing a little dress with a coat on top of it, but the coat is also like very much like magma and rock, and it's just so pretty. Oh god, she's so pretty. She's so cute. And she looks kind of sad, so she gets pity points immediately. And her little hair. Okay, what's the entry? Maybe I lower it with the entry, but I'm not sure that I will. Presenter who uses flame organ when assigned to ranch. What the fuck is a flame organ? What is a flame organ? When it starts crying, this spot produces magma in place of tears. The magma that pours out is absorbed back into its body, causing it to get hotter and hotter. The more it cries, the stronger it becomes. Oh no, baby! You very well know that some asshole trainers, some abusive mother frickers are out there just torturing their little molten babies so that they will cry more, so they will be more powerful. All of the pity points, I tell you. While Flambe are likely to flee away from the player. Yeah, I bet that's what they should do. They should run away because a lot of jerks out there are probably gonna try to catch them so that they can torture them. I love her. She's my daughter now. She's my daughter. Make a new tier called Flambe. I can't keep making new tiers. I can't keep making new tiers for the cuter ones. If I make another tier, I would have to admit her being better than my babies. My babies Floppy and Chillet. I think she's just gonna stay in the top one. I would give my life for you. I would give my life for my little molten baby. Oh, she's so cute. She's so perfect. And we're gonna end it there because that's a perfect place to end. Like, it's number 70 and she's so perfect and she's so gorgeous and she's my baby. And that's how this is looking so far. How many do we have left? Oh my god. My god, how many do we have left? Did I do it faster today? We did from 55 to 70, so that's 15. And we did 1, 2, 3. Just 3? Just 3? Oh no, I didn't even reach the 20! Man, I didn't even reach the 20. God damn it. I keep saying I'm gonna be faster and then I'm not. Just look at the number of pages left. It's 1 gift per pal. Not really, because you did extra gifts in there for the mining animations and stuff like that. So it's more. It's more than 1 gift per pal. Gabriel and Lego Engineer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Water, go drink it. Got it. I have my water right here. Look, listen. That's my water bottle being hit with the lid of the water bottle. Here goes. Cheers. Ah, water. I actually hydrated quite well today. I'm pretty proud. I almost downed the entire bottle. Do one more? Why? Wait, why? Is it super necessary? Because it's easier to remember that I finished on 70. The extra gifts are on the Presso Creamy Stick Toys and Lavender and are after them. So you already passed. Oh, okay. So from here on out, I actually do have... Well, I'm at 90 of 145. 90 of 145. So at least I'm past the halfway point. All right, so we're gonna end it here. Do you have any specific reasons why I should do one more instead of stopping at 70? There are 137 pals at the moment, plus I think 3 unreleased ones, so you're about halfway through. I think I'm more than halfway through, right? 90 out of 145? I suck at math, but I think I'm kind of halfway through. Oh yeah, I didn't read the comments on Flambell. That is exactly the reaction I expected. Also, this one kind of makes me think of a Mario creature. I don't know. I haven't played Mario, but she's my baby. The way Lavender walks and mines, the sass she has. She's very bait. She's meant to have it. So small and cute. It's a candle child. It definitely feels like it's a candle child. Little girl, in this house we obey the laws of thermodynamics. She can do whatever she wants. If she wants to break physics, she's allowed to. Because I am her mom and I said so, okay? Ellie will love Lidwick. I trust your words. She's just like Ellie for real, for real? What do you mean? Alright, time for me to dip. Goodbye, Tier-Ranks. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you have fun. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Flame Organ is just a drop from some fire pulse. It still doesn't explain what it is. Just cooked my first raw food in a truck. Bacon and eggs. Woo! I hope that it's tasty. That it tastes like victory. You send him to the ranch and he takes his organs out. For you, he analyzes himself. For you, no! Why would he do that? 85% mate ratio, by the way. So he's my child. Instead of she, he's my child. Are there more Palworlds or Pokemon? There's definitely more Pokemon, right? There's like 800 at this point. 55 left then, more like 55 episodes. No! The past pals, are you going to see the 360s on or off stream? Well, it depends on how quickly I get the next episode. Because I could see the 360s to see if I change my opinion on any of the first ones. But I have to first actually finish the tier list. The one I bet you like is not there yet. So it's like one of the next ones? Over 1,000 Pokemon! Okay. Damn. Damn. Flame organs are organs from fire pulse, Ellie. It's not that hard. But I don't want them to drop their organs. They need those to live. I wonder if that gender ratio is intentional. Did someone check the wrong box? Maybe it's just the moe got more. What the fuck, brain? Maybe it is the gap moe again. Oh yeah, I have to stop. I have to go. I can't speak anymore. I have to go. I have to go. What was that? I'm broken. My brain, my tongue, something broke for sure. Gap moe. Gap moe. That's what I was trying to say. Gap moe. She's definitely not taking the capable of normal human speech. Listen, if anyone ever comes here saying like, oh, you're just using a voice changer, blah blah blah, ask them, could a voice changer do this? And then show them when I have a stroke and I can't say words. I think that should clear me up. Oh, what the fuck was that? Anyways, let me talk to Ellie. The body shape varies in length or bulk, but kitten are more or less depicted like this. Dragon-like head, some kind of antlers or horns, and usually hoofed feet. So it's been a while since I've seen a kitten. For some reason, I was expecting just like something way more deer-like. I don't know why. Also, the Subnautica gun, now that you're saying it, it kind of does look like that. I still wish the fingers were more stylized, more like styluses. I still wish. Is this a comic that you made of me? Oh my god! How the fuck did you do this so quickly? How the fuck did you pull off a fire post thing so fast? Oh, by the way, I don't understand the reference of the last panel. I don't understand the last panel's reference because I don't... Is that a movie? Is that a game? I'm assuming it's a movie. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the... It's not gonna take 120 parts. It's not going to. I promise. I promise it's not gonna take 120 parts. I promise. It's called a manga. What a comic? Comic? Manga? It's... Damn, Nether, that's real good for something you did so fast. Honestly, it's so good. Interstellar, probably? Space Odyssey, you uncultured viper? Sorry! Yeah, no, Interstellar I've seen. So wait, let me Google Interstellar to make sure that I have the right... Maybe I'm saying, yeah, I've seen Interstellar, and then I'm thinking of a different movie. Interstellar. That's the one with the ticking bomb planet. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic movie. Fantastic soundtrack. Really, really good movie. I really liked it. I haven't seen the Space Odyssey one. I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm an uncultured person, I know. It's a scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey where he's catapulted through time and sees his whole life. Seems like a common thread between that and Interstellar, right? I don't know, if your speech devolves any further, 120 might be optimistic now! It won't be. Listen, we have 55 left, right? Somebody made the count. Let me pull out a calculator too. 145 minus 90. 55. We have 55 left. That means 2 more streams. I just have to be a little bit quick about it. Make sure that I hit 25, just like last time. Last stream, I did 25 in one stream. So I just need to make sure that I hit 25 in the next 2 streams and we're done. Math is not mathing. That would be 50. So we have to do 27 and 28. 9? We have to do about 25 in the next few streams. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna happen in the next 2 streams. I promise. Jesus, Ellie, you're contagious. Get contagious, loser. That was so aggressive. I don't like it. I didn't like it. That was my first impulse, but I didn't like it. I formally apologize for making that joke. Just because I didn't like it. I doubt you thought much of it, but in my heart it felt wrong. It doesn't say it's the final episode, only that it's the 120th one. It's going to just take 2 more. I promise. They're basically the same movie, are they? Not really. Okay. This is a very quick debate. 2001 would be hard for you also that more than 2 hours movie has only 20 or so minutes of speech? Huh? Is a 2-hour movie that has barely any speech in it? Now I'm interested. It sounds like a very particular... It's easy for me to get interested in a movie if it has a very particular movie-making challenge. Like, I know that by now it's been a gimmick that's almost, not hated, but like overdone. When people are like, oh, this movie was made in 1 shot. It's like 2 or 3 or 4 movies came out with that gimmick and it stopped being as impressive, I guess. But it's still the kind of thing that makes me go, wait a second, now I need to watch that. I remember there's one movie that I still have on my list that I want to watch just because it's the first movie shot entirely on an iPhone or something like that. When a movie does the gimmicky thing of like, oh yeah, we are a movie that did this or that, I'm afraid to admit that it does get me. It does get me. It makes me want to watch it to see how they worked with the challenge and if it worked or not. And 2-hour movie with barely 20 minutes of dialogue would be the kind of challenge that I would be interested in seeing if it pulled it off or not. Space Odyssey book is more clear than the movie. I don't think I'm gonna add it to my reading list though. My reading list is way too long for the slow I read. The black monolith accelerates evolution, basically, huh? The Interstellar doesn't have a black monolith, I don't think. 2 more streams if you don't wait 40 minutes imagining a fanfic about Pulse 74 and 75. I promise I will not. I promise I will not. It's not a movie for Zoomers. I have a very... I don't know exactly how I could like explain my taste and interest in movies. I don't think I'm not the biggest fan of like action movies and movies that are like, oh yeah, everything was happening all the time. I'm more interested in movies that have something to say or have something to show specifically. Interstellar is like the movie that was so fucking beautiful. I think practically every frame of that movie could be a desktop background wallpaper, but also Interstellar is the movie that advanced science because of the way they wanted to portray a black hole. They needed the theoretical experience of experts to know exactly how it would look and how to render it. And it's like, it's such an insane thing that the movie did. And just that carries me to watch the movie. And then you watch the movie, and it's like, the scene in the water planet, if you haven't watched that movie, the scene in the water planet, the music of that scene, the way that scene is written, acted, edited, everything, it's just perfection. I don't know that I would watch that movie 5 million times, but I would watch the scene of the water planet 5 million times. So good. Almost no dialogue, yeah. The thing is, in a different life, I would be a movie director. I'm very fascinated with the art of filmmaking, and I love watching films that are going out of their way to be good films, be it as a film entirely or in one very specific aspect. I am a sucker for appreciating good filmmaking. Elise Baldic entry reads aggressive when provoked, or at least it will after I commission that mod. Stop! Movie night with Space Odyssey. My next movie, whenever I do another watch along, should be the Monty Python one. Cinematography is good. It's well told through images, and that sounds like a challenge that would take me to watch it. You absolutely must do a novel reading stream, please. You are aware of how poorly I read out loud, right? You are aware of how bad I am at reading out loud. If you like those movies, I can give you a list. Sure. Russian Ark was the movie filmed in one continuous shot, not like Birdman that has cuts. It's a historical take of Russia through the Museum of St. Petersburg. There's a few ones that are like quote-unquote one-take movies. Yes, Birdman has clever cuts, and there's another one that's about war in which also I think the entire second half is made without cuts, except that's not true. It's a one-take movie with clever cuts, hidden cuts and stuff. Minus 36 minutes! Let me get to the bottom of the chat though. Oh, do you know that? Yeah, they did develop a new engine to do a realistic black hole by just putting equations on it, and were surprised. Yeah, I know that. Again, I'm a sucker for like very interesting filmmaking and very passionate, dedicated, and groundbreaking filmmaking. And when I read about Interstellar specifically, it was like, this movie legitimately advanced science. so they could portray a black hole or something like that. I don't remember. It was like a clickbaity article, but whatever. It was like, this movie literally advanced science so that they could portray a black hole as realistically as possible. It's like, man, that's so interesting. And then I watched the movie, and the movie was great too. So goodbye, Lil. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Also, what do you mean, shitty game? Don't you dare call that game shitty. It's the greatest game that's ever graced my computer. Shut up. Thank you for making it. 1917, maybe that's the one. Book clubs are starting to get more popular. The problem is that I read so slowly. I would love to do a book club. I've always been interested in being part of a book club, but my problem is that I read so slowly. I literally cannot keep up with a book club. I cannot. Next one is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah. If you like movies, I can give you a movie list. When I was younger and filled with hope and happiness, I used to love watching movies, especially the more timeless ones. I do have a gigantic list of movies. It just really... It's really hard to actually give myself 2 uninterrupted hours to just watch a movie. Because I get antsy. It's like, I should be doing something else. I should be doing something else, you know? It's really difficult to find the time and not feel guilty of spending 2 hours. It's different if I go to the movies, because then it's like I travel there and I'm stuck in there and I can't really do anything. But if I'm in my own computer, the same place where I work, you know, it's the same place where I work. What's stopping me from pausing the movie and working? Nothing. So I can enjoy movies so much easier when I can completely separate it from the guilt of not working. That kind of passion is always interesting. Might have to watch that movie sometime. If you haven't seen, which one are you talking about? Interstellar? If you haven't seen Interstellar, I do genuinely recommend it. It's a really good movie. And again, the water planet scene like has a chokehold on my heart, brain, and I don't know, maybe I forgot all of the names of the organs. Lung, maybe a lung or 2. That would have been a good joke if I hadn't blanked immediately as soon as I reached the punchline. But anyways, things that happen. I can't wait until she gets to that part, you know. Stop scaring me. No, what part? Am I gonna get stuck in a shitty 5-minute puzzle and I'm not gonna be able to move for like an hour? Did you see Shogun? First 2 episodes are out. The book is good. Watch the series. I don't even know what Shogun is. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Just start streaming movie reviews, work on new movies, 2 birds with 1 stone. But it stresses me out as well. It also stresses me out, honestly. My last time I watched a movie out of my own volition was during my Norway trip when I watched Skinamarink and Stalker, aka Roadside Picnic. I remember we talked about Skinamarink. I don't want to remember that movie. I literally, just by watching movie reactors, watching that movie, I got so creeped out. I slept so poorly for a while. So, I know that those your kind of movies though. So, that sounds like something you would watch. Personally, nowadays when I watch a movie, quote unquote, I technically, like, I most times just rewatch a movie that I really love while I'm working on the side so that I don't really need to watch it. I'm just like, I know it. I've seen it. I don't need it. Like, I don't need to watch every scene. I just have it in the corner of my eye while I'm working. Shogun is a book about an English sailor who gets stranded in Japan as he tries to take away the trade route to Japan and China from the Portuguese. It's based on a real story but flavored into a political thriller. I've never heard of it. Didn't you enjoy something bright something? The Princess Bride. I did enjoy it, but it still makes me nervous because it's one thing. I don't know, there's too many things that go into it. One of the things is like, people have strong opinions on a movie. Where a game, I can have a strong opinion, but it's also so very tied to my skill set or to my gameplay style. And I think people are a bit more lenient on that sort of stuff when you have an opinion that differs from them. But with movies, like, I can never know if I'm gonna enjoy a movie or not until I'm watching it. And what if I end up not liking a movie and people were recommending it to me or excited for me to see it because they love it, and then I don't, and then I hate it, and then what if I, like, start making fun of the movie or complaining about stuff that people really love? It's like, it's scary. With a game, it can always, at the end of the day, be tied back to my skill level, skill issues, etc., you know? Or just like people enjoying different game styles. But with a movie, it feels like more of a danger area. Funtime Pinky, are you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow at the same time. Listening movies. Well, if you've seen it before, you don't need much more than listening. She got nervous when they pulled the Holocaust clock. Yeah, I got nervous with that. I did. It's the same thing. I don't think so. I think people get a bit more. It's easier to anger people if you don't share their same views in movies. More personal, maybe. I think it's more like a little bit more personal. I love you, Nico. Thank you. Just new taste in cinema. I mean, it would be reassuring if people just thought like my taste is trash and left it at that. But some people get really antsy when you don't share their views on cinema and stuff. Holocaust means to consume as a whole. It was used to sacrifice to the gods in all text. Yeah, you explained that. I remember it when I got nervous and you explained it real time, so I wouldn't be nervous in the movie. People take their cinema seriously. I think so. Ellie, for crying out loud. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going. Okay. But nothing compares to telling someone that you don't like the band they like. Yeah, that's also scary. Anyways, bottom of the chat, and also I've been really bad at controlling myself today. So I hope that you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you had fun today. I hope that you are going to sleep well and feel well rested when you wake up. And thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye.